Okay, let's do a basic introduction to the back end of WordPress for Satir Global. This is where we log in, and at this time of this video, it's going to look a little bit different than normal WordPress logins, and even, in fact, later on down the road with your back end, depending on how we're setting up the membership. Right now, we're doing a little trial and error with something called S2 Member, but we're not sure where we're going in that direction right now. So if what you see right here changes, don't worry about it. A login's a login. Okay. So with that being said, once you get to this page, the login, obviously enter in your credentials. I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you have someone to log in. Now, once we're logged in, more than likely, if this is the first time you've opened this site on your computer, or that fact, the first time, let me rephrase that, the first time you log into the back end on any new computer or any other computer for the first time, you're going to see all these boxes. Right now on my screen, I have two boxes, technically really only one, and that's this box, the Right Now box right here. Okay, if you log in, you probably got all these boxes everywhere. Most of that stuff you don't need. Okay, so to get rid of that, if we click the little box right here, it says Screen Options. It's going to open up, and what we can do is check, uncheck what we don't want. So if you don't want any of these things, or you do want them, simply open up this box and just remove or add what you do want to keep in there. Let's close that up. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Now over on the left is our main toolbar. This is how we get to everything on here. In WordPress 3.33, I believe this version is, or 3.1, excuse me, has added this, added this new little feature where instead of clicking this expands, it's actually a rollover, and the menu's on the right. Every single one in here is going to have a rollover menu, except for comments. Okay? Now, what I really want to get into this particular version, since this is just an intro, is I'm going to go over users, and I'm going to show you how to check users, add users, and a couple things we should and should not do. Alright, I'm back in the users page, and right now, the time of this video, we only have the one user. Now this is the admin user, this is the default user, the main user. By no means ever delete this user. If you want to come in here and you want to change password, you want to change the email address, you know, so I don't have access or whoever doesn't have access, obviously you can do that, and you more than likely should do that, just for precautions and security features. But never delete the main admin. If you delete the main admin, you will break and ruin your site, and your site will be down, and basically we have to rebuild it. So try to avoid ever doing that. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and add a new user so you can see how that's done. I'm pretty easy. What I'm going to do is click Add New, and just fill out the appropriate fields, at least the fields you want to fill out, aside from the required ones. So I'm going to go ahead and do one for Dwayne here. Alright. Hope I'm spelling this right. Password, I'm going to do a generic default one. Obviously you can come back and change these and update these. Now here's a very important item here, is we want to set, if someone's going to be making edits to the sites, such as Dwayne, you want to be set to administrator. That way you can make edits throughout the site. You can obviously set certain things to be edited, but that's just too much to remember and who's doing what, so it's much easier just to set it to administrator. Go ahead and do that. Don't worry about this right now. I'm going to go ahead and do Add New User. And now we're back to the main screen, and we'll see that he has now been added. Obviously I'm going to remove his name out of that. So to edit, all we got to do is click on it, and you just come in here and make a change. So I'm going to go ahead and put me for now, until someone comes back and changes this out. Can't even spell my own last name. And that's it. Made my change. Go ahead and update. And this would be the same place you need to make any other change, specifically if you need to change or update your password. Okay, that's going to go ahead and take care of this intro. I want to keep it really brief in the beginning, and I'll go ahead and do a few others for you.